Hello, my Gojis. It's me again. You guys were probably expecting that. Said it was gonna make another stream tomorrow, so here I am. Woke up from a good nap, had some more turkey sub sandwiches, which are good as hell as always, and I know I say this a lot, but as you can tell by the title, I'm gonna be discussing the um the recent plans on my Christian spoof comic. You know, the Adventures of Sega Man, blah blah blah, which is kind of a collaboration between me and Sega Man, obviously. So yeah, guys, if I'm pausing, I'm just drinking my water. Okay, maybe I should turn on my camera just to let you guys know what I'm doing. Just hold on. There we go. Nice little bumblebee cup. Sorry, just kind of have a sore throat. Well, not a sore throat, but I kind of I don't know what I did. But like I sometimes have these minor uh instances of a sore throat type thing, and it doesn't even I don't even feel pain. So, yeah, that's weird. Anyways, I am here to discuss the comic, as I said before, and the first issue of it is done. It's basically the introduction comic to all of this, Gojiverse Sonic Recolor nonsense, blah blah blah. And if you guys forgot, this is supposed to be a parody on of Christian's so-called merge in 2021 or 2020 was it? I don't know, probably 2021. And so it's kind of supposed to be a joke on that, where some actual characters from the Sonic franchise and other things like that enter the Gojiverse and blah 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 blah. It's just a just a joke on recent events, considering the Gojiverse. Now, I'm gonna be sharing my screen on this stream, okay? Since I looked up how to do it, and it looks pretty simple. So you guys get ready for that, since you guys are gonna see some of the illustrations and recolored images that are going to appear in the comic. So yeah. All right, guys, prepare your golden asses. This is gonna be interesting, to say the least. Um, um, no, that's the brand banner. No, I don't need the banner. Cam, Mike, no, that's already figured out. Okay, guys, just hold on a minute. I am going to go back to Safari to see what the directions were. But I'm just gonna, I'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry for keeping you guys waiting on a regular. Um, so this was weird. I don't know whether if I have to pay for Streamyard, I mean to get the share screen option. But even then, Sega Man himself has been able to share his screen on a daily basis when he made his streams. So I don't know what's up right now. I mean, it says it's in the toolbox, but I don't see the toolbox option. So, I don't know. Yeah. Just having some struggle with that, folks. Um, like, I was trying to, print some pages out earlier, but it just wouldn't fit the whole thing. Because, alright, guys, I'll show you an example. See, it should be covering the entirety of the paper, but it's just covering, this. Don't know what's happening with that, but don't know how to fix it. At least, not yet. Uh. Ha 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 ha. But, dang, well, dang. I wish there was that toolbox option. Um, well, well, maybe I should just talk about the other thing first. Um, as most of my really close friends know, I am a Wings of Fire fan. Not a major one, but a decently big one. Um, so I was thinking that maybe I should do a comic dub of the Wings of Fire comics. Since the Wings of Fire series, especially the first few books, really inspired the Gojiverse in some way. Since Goji is kind of he is he kind of reminds me of Clay in a way. Because he's more of a pacifist than a fighter, although he will fight when his friends are involved. And other stuff like that. So, and the more I think about it, I really think that Sabrosa, Ariana's character, is really a mix between Tsunami and Pearl. No, Peril, not Pearl. I always Maddox clarified that I was like saying Peril's name as Pearl, but I've always just kept saying Pearl. Like it doesn't make sense. I'm trying to get out of that habit. I just have to keep looking at Pearl's name so I won't be calling her Pearl because it can't be, oh my god, look, it's Pearl, the the Skywing with the fire body deformity and blah blah blah. Um but yeah. Now I would show you guys the images through my phone, but it's like it wouldn't be good quality and yeah, it just wouldn't look good from that angle. Um Um, but yeah, I was considering to make a Wings of Fire comic dub, especially with the first comic, because I like the series. I like it. It's, I mean, I just have to get this out of the way. Uh, I highly suggest. No, wait, what am I saying? Oh, I just had a brain fart again. Oh wait, I was going to say this. I know I may get canceled for this, but I really think that um like imagine in an alternate universe where all the Wings of Fire books and comics got so popular to the point where there were just like a bunch of OCs of that certain thing instead of Sonic. Wouldn't that be great? Like, I'm sorry, but I've said this multiple times, but with Sonic OCs, it's just the same thing over and over again, and that's technically the entire joke in the Adventures of Sega Man comic. Uh, which will be a nice refresher for me. Which because it would kind of be sharing my opinion on the Sonic OC stuff without sounding mean or like an asshat. So you know, Goji, help. What do you need help with, my man? Something happening in the chats on Google Hangouts or something? Because that's usually what's happening. Mm. Um, I may sound like a weirdo for this, but I think water actually tastes really good, despite it tasting like nothing overall. Just really refreshing to the throat. Now, Trump supporters. Oh my god, I forgot. Yeah, they were right on your block. Uh, they were right on your block, weren't they? Yeah, that sucks, dog. No, I have to look. Despite me hella annoyed, I have to consider myself lucky that there are none in my area. Okay, because this house is a non-political house. We don't do any of that party stuff here. At least I don't. But you know, I hate that. Yeah. I mean, if you hate that in general, then you're just a good person. I'm sorry, but that you're just a good person. Check your hangouts. Um. Okay, guys, I will be gone for a few moments. Just hang tight. Um, I'm back. Um, one thing that I have to gripe about Streamyard though is that you could be okay. So way back in the day, you were able to go to another app without having to deal with trying to hop back on a stream that you've made. And yeah. Do you make any stop motion? Yes, I do. I used to make a lot of stop motion thingies back in the day, especially at my school, but I just stopped. But my friend Alec, Alec the Kaiju Lord, or Alec Yodazilla the Kaiju Lord, blah blah blah. He gave me this Godzilla 2003 figure for a Christmas present, which shout out to Alec. It's friggin' awesome. And he said that maybe I should try out some stop motions with him. And so I'm like, yeah. So I'm just trying to get back into the groove of things. Um oh, well, I think since I can't share my screen, at least I don't know how to right now. I think I'm just gonna tell y'all the complete plot of the Sega Man comic. So the plot is pretty much this. Well, you guys know the Christian aspect of it. Obviously, it's supposed to be a joke off of that. Um, the plot is Goji comes home from fishing. Basically, Sabrosa, they nuzzle for a bit. Then she tells him that, oh, your friend wants you. It's Sega Man. And then I'm like, yeah, I'll go visit him. Then he talks about all like. Then he talks about then Sega, just to be specific, talks about his life and his interests and his new flame, and then like, oh god damn it, again. When I accept, well, I should say Goji then accepts the fact and then just goes home to hang out with Sabrosa since just doesn't find anything worth knowing from the conversation since he's heard this out with the new flame and no wait, in with the new flame and out with the old flame. Uh, God, I need to start over with that sentence. Goji goes home to Zabrosa and like goes to sleep because he knows that Sega Man has been talking about out with my old flame and in with my new flame and blah blah blah. It's just the same thing all over again. Hint hint. It's with the shipping stuff. Then there's just like this giant flash of light outside his house. Um, out of outside of no, not his house. Goji's cave or something like that. It's like a hobbit hole, right? And like Sabrosa and Goji wake up to see, you know, Sega Man going Super Saiyan and some stuff like that. Since not only is my boy's fan character a Sonic OC, but also halfway of a Dragon Ball OC too, which is friggin' insane. And then like not they don't really go through dimensions and they and say and after the blast, after the explosion, they don't go into another dimension. Go they don't even go into an alternate area of time. They're in the same place. But um then Amy Rose shows up, and if you guys are really close friends of mine and Sega's, you'll get the idea. Maddox comes in and he's just like, "Why the hell are there? What's with the Sonic stuff, huh?" Which is pretty much Maddox in a nutshell, since he is a lot more willing to call out all the Sonic stuff that's in the Gojiverse more than I am, since he has a much harder time tolerating Sonic OCs, if you get my drift. And then it just kind of ends there. It just kind of ends there. I mean, I don't want to spoil too much, but that's just the basic plot. um, but yeah, so if you're wondering whose characters will be featured in this quote unquote book formatted comic, I mean, it's quite simple. The characters featured are me, Sega Man, of course. Then there's Sonic the Mobian Saiyan, although he's more of a minor character despite having some pretty big billing. Then there's Venus, obviously her recolored version, which specifically is a neon Fiona the Fox or something like that. Then there's the roleplay Amy Rose account, obviously. And then there are the actually well-designed OCs like Sabrosa, Maddox, Alec, me. I was going to add Tucker too, but I mean, I'm trying to make Tucker's character more important to the plot, right? But I don't know. Maybe I should just wait for the movie, since this takes. I mean, technically, since Sabrosa is already Goji's mate in this book, this is pretty much set after the movie. Um, but even then, this is a Chris Chan reference, and time consistency is something he is not good at in the Sonichu comics. So might as well not worry about that. Wait, you guys have OCs? Ha, cringe. Um, I mean, yes and no. You see, OCs have at this point have been created to be more of a, oh, I made a character that's supposed to relate to a franchise, but that's my original character, despite it looking completely like a character that already exists in that franchise. I mean, hey, at least with Wings of Fire and Godzilla, there's not much you can do. I mean, actually, there's a lot you can do with those things and still make them more tolerable. Since I don't know, it's like how most actual animals work. A lot of them look the same. When as for a lot of Sonic OCs, it's just like, I don't know, they can like do a lot more things with them, but they just don't. It's just either the exact character, a character that looks like that exact character, or some other bull crap like that. Like, no offense to anyone who's got one, but y'all gotta know what a person like me is coming from. Um Man, I don't know how long I should make this stream, since I hardly have any projects nowadays. I'm just like I'm kind of taking a break from projects until you know um Maddox and Ariana actually do their lines for the film. Because Maddox, again, he's been you know he's been like, oh well, I need to do them. He wants to finish his movie, and then his brain's like, no, play Monster Hunter or stuff like that. Well, I don't really know what Ariana's doing. I just really don't know. Ariana, babe, if you see this stream at any other time, correct me in the comments. So then I'll know, but for now, I just don't know. It just, just looks kind of shady. Shady. God damn, I am stuttering so much. Um, Man, I wish I could share my screen. It would be it would be so nice if I could share my screen. But for some reason I can't because actually I don't know why because there's obviously that option. Okay, let me research this on my phone because if I leave, wait, what? Oh, never mind. Hmm. Okay, let's see here. How do you share screen on Streamyard? In the broadcast studio, there's a toolbar. Um, Guys, in the comments, can you please describe to me what a toolbar is? Because I don't know if it's settings or not. Then it says the sharing screen tips will pop up on screen. Click the blue share screen button. Another pop-up will appear with 3 options. Another pop-up will appear with 3 options. Then click share and your screen will be added. Maybe it's because I'm on iPad or something. Maybe that's why. But that obviously can't be the case since um I'm pretty sure a lot of my other friends use iPads as well or tablets, but same deal. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, as I suspected, can't really do it on mobile. Well, that sucks, honestly. That sucks. Like, they should really add that onto mobile. It would help a lot. But, it is what it is, I guess. Alright, guys. So, ugh, ugh. I'm probably gonna make, a video on this comic instead of a stream since I'll actually be able to share the pages of it. Um, but yeah, they have a share screen option on Google Meet. But I'm not sure if you can record a Google Meet onto YouTube. I mean, unless that's actually possible. But, you know. And, well, guys, I guess this is gonna be it for now. Since this stream was, like, probably hella dry, gonna make another one later on since my iPad is at a stable amount of battery. And, yeah, I will see y'all weirdos later.